But like creating content is so difficult. I was on Reddit today. I don't know if I'm gonna find that post. Yeah, I was on Reddit and I saw someone saying they're looking for content to consume in Kenya and they can't find. I mean, seriously. And then I feel like we have like so many content creators, and somebody just comes out and says, "You know what, bro? I don't see any content to consume in Kenya." Like seriously, this person comes through and says, "You know what? There's nothing to consume in this country." I mean, let me actually read what the person said. Venye alisema tu vizuri. I don't know if no, and this is actually not the first time I've seen that. I've seen that mm, yeah, this guy comes on Reddit and says hey there, have come to the realization that I do not consume any sort of Kenyan content video on social media. The Kenyan TikTokers I follow are less than 5, and no other Kenyan stands up on my For You page. I don't watch or subscribe to any on YouTube. I rarely use YouTube anyway, and when I do, I already have decided what I'm going to watch, and my recommendations are very niche. I am looking for interesting content that seems professionally produced. Okay, good lighting, good sound, good script and concept. I am also curious about the kind of content you consume, particularly on YouTube. So that guy is asking on Reddit. I mean, you guys, what's the content out there to consume from Kenyans? And I come to think of it. I mean, we as Kenyan content creators, me included, yeah, I mean that picture. We as Kenyan content creators, when you tuko hapa, technically, there's no heavy, and of course, content production. I'd say, correct me if I'm wrong, but hakuna ile like heavy, intense, scripted. Well, now I don't know why people have a problem with the scripted content, because now if you do something good, they will come out and say, you know what, that's scripted. And for me, sielewangi why technically watu wanasemanga hivyo, but I'm gonna look for the other post, and that one had actually so many comments. Kenyan content to consume. Yeah, I think that those are the words. Let me check if I'll find a post. Let me. There's that person who had asked for a food content creator, Kenyan YouTube content. I think this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. It's 2 months ago. So this guy comes out on Reddit and says, "Hello, I'm considering creating a YouTube channel for Kenyan nerds and curious heads. Broadly, the channel will address conspiracies, cover-ups, and all those further things in science. Now the person wants, so I wanted your feedback on topics that would interest." So this guy, some people comes and advise, corruption in Kenya might be better. I want a Russian style YouTube content, but with engaging videos that have visuals. I think that's not actually the one, the post. I didn't see Kenyan YouTube content. So, I mean, technically, the comments on that post were like, for example, there's this, they come on a podcast. Personally, I do a podcast. So these people come and say, of all people are creating podcasts, and all they're talking about on their podcast is how they spend their weekends. You get? And that came to my mind, and I'm like, okay, we are wasting people's time. If you are there on a podcast to share our weekends, I mean, everyone have their own weekend, and then we come on our podcast, a 1 hour podcast like the one we do, and we probably never come out with something that's helping anyone, that's not educating anyone. We're just out there giving stories of our weekends, And if you come to think of it, that's actually so true, because sasa nafikiria as in kuna venye tu tunafaa kukuwa na, what do you call it, tunafaa kuwa na as in content yenye tuna produce, and the content we're doing ni kitu kama it's something helpful, it's something educative, because there's no way I'm gonna sit there on my 1 hour, in one whole hour, watching content of someone. Okay, you had experiences in Masai Mara, you had experiences, for example, in the coast, you had experiences, unless you're like sharing it in a short form, entertaining content, and maybe in the middle, someone's going to learn about something. But to Kwaba, we are out here literally talking about your weekend. I mean, I don't know, but I think, what are your thoughts on this? Because for me, someone, me naonanga is in most of the people, even that's why our YouTube channels are not so much subscribed to our own people. I don't know who's doing the content to buy them. I don't know how we do our things, that maybe they find it disgusting in a way. Because if you look at it, sisi kama Kenyan content creators, and maybe this content is already boring, I don't know. Because maybe we've not scripted enough. Because for me, by the way, when I was doing this show, this was not part of the script of the show, and this was not part of what I was going to talk about. But unfortunately, nimepata nikiongelelea. And here's the thing: we find ourselves in a situation where we need to create content, and content means you create more and more and more and more. But now the creativity at some point in Aishanga. So we need to brainstorm on ourselves, and to maybe we get to think, content creation is very hard. Everyone wants to do. Let's even talk about content creators, for example. Uh, let's look at even content creation uh, as a meaning, or in the dictionary. Content. Let's see content, because that maybe we're doing. We think they're content creators. They are not content creators. Yeah, content creator. A content creator is someone who creates entertaining, who creates entertaining or educational material to be expressed through any medium or channel. So you create, and it's your own thinking probably, because vitu zingine you're just going to you just record something. You're now a content creator who's supposed to do something. Like a couple of months ago, there was one who was questioning, kama yeye ni content creator. Okay, people are questioning if the person is actually a content creator, because the only thing the person did was like scream. This person just literally screamed. Alitoka tu hivi one day, and the person just screamed online, and the person was called a content creator. I'm not against anyone, but how is that? What is that? It lacks the aspect of entertaining or educational. Maybe I don't know who's getting entertained by shouting, but anyway, I start kuingilia any content creator, because probably I'm even a terrible content creator. But here's the thing: anyone out there who's trying to create content, there are people out there who are looking for content to consume. So make sure you get a well scripted, good lighting, good quality sound, like not have like this. I think mine looks disgusting anyway. So like good content and you produce and all those things that you do. There are people out there who are ready to consume, and please subscribe to YouTube channels. Man, what else? That was just a by the way of